Being the laid back, low maintenance, easygoing, go with the flow girlfriend gets you nothing in this life. It doesn't get you chosen. It doesn't get you picked. It doesn't get you respected. It gets you nothing. As long as your standards are low, he won't do anything to raise them for you. He will step over them gladly and continue to get everything he wants from you. But the woman that he spoils, the woman that he gives the world to, anything to, she's the one that's asking for it. Matter of fact, she's the one that's demanding it. She's the one that's requiring it. Being low maintenance gets you nothing. Men only respect what they've had to work hard to earn. You'll see them all the time in a pick me's comment section talking about protect her at all costs. That's a queen right there. We need more women like you. Yet all of those comments, nobody's shooting their shot. Because despite what they say they want, they don't really want that. You deserve somebody who thinks you're worth putting in the effort. That's what you deserve. Not somebody that's acting like, I can't do all that. Then you clearly not the one for me, sir.
Let me tell you something, okay? I have to laugh because it's so funny how, women will go to extreme lengths all the way to the point of literally making up false things that are not true, which we know to be very common in female nature. They will go to all of these different heights, okay, to try to prove to these other women that, you don't need to listen to the women who are telling you how to get on a man's page. You don't need to listen to the women who are trying to tell you how to be accountable for your actions or who are holding you accountable for your actions. Because if you look at her comment section, all those guys are saying protect her at all costs, but none of them are trying to holler at her. Girl, what comments are you reading? Okay? What comments are you reading? And this is not in any way, shape, or form like, magnifying this issue and making it seem like this whole like it's nothing like that. It's nothing like, fanning my flame or nothing. But even if you look beyond the comments of people who are trying to shoot their shot, there are so many men who are saying, where are the women who think like this who are near me? Where can I find the women who think like this, that understand a man's mindset? Where are these women? These women are on TikTok listening to women like this who are telling them that everything that we are saying is all false. It's being a pick-me. It's trying to look better than all these other women, just trying to get all this male attention. And it's foolishness. Because the real tea is that misery loves company. And a lot of women who are single, they are miserable. They are sitting in spaces and, they are only, what's the word I would use? They are only showing and proving that they only deal with certain men of a certain type of caliber. Okay? And when I say that, it can either go two ways. They're either dealing with a man of a certain type of caliber, or even a man who is of a good, of a good standard is going to treat them a certain type of way because of how they come to the equation. Because let me tell you something. I see a lot of women who are quote unquote high maintenance. And that's what they portray. They portray that they're this high maintenance woman and you got to do all these things. You got to fill out all these criteria, but they are giving up the cookie left, right, and center. Okay? Or they are very single, hugging a pillow. There's a lot of high maintenance women who are very single and don't know how to maintain a relationship. I know a lot of low maintenance women who are wifed up. Let's just be clear. You saying that, it doesn't get these women picked. It doesn't get them respected. If they are, the understanding girlfriend, it don't get them nowhere in life. That's actually completely false. That's actually completely false and made up. It does get them respected. You know why? Because they're providing peace. They're not nagging for anything. I don't know where women get the... Okay, if you are not nagging, if you are not begging, it's so funny. The woman who asks for less gets the most. The woman who is not so fussy gets everything. The fussy woman, you might think she's getting something, but she's also getting uh bun and cheese. Okay? She's get don't get it twisted. Don't think because a woman is showing or showcasing this lifestyle that she, I demanded this, I demanded that. There's a lot of things that woman is also putting up with that you don't see. Because she's not going to tell you how she's getting everything. She just want to look good on social media, so she's not going to go into the intricate details of what she has to go through to obtain the lifestyle that she has for her quote unquote demands. The women who ask for the least, the women who are not so fussy, they tend to lead happier lives. It's not about you changing, I can't be like this because, men are going to do this. I have to put up this hard exterior that's not like myself, even though I'm a giving person, even though I'm a calm person, even though nothing bothers me. I now have to pretend that everything bothers me. I have to be nasty to him and rude to him because according to all these women, that's the only way he's going to treat me right. No, you have to vet your person properly so that you can know that you are, properly entrusted with this person, that they're not going to take advantage of you, because that's what it's really about. What about the vetting process? What about understanding how somebody is? What about getting to know somebody? Y'all don't be getting to know nobody, then give them your all and talk about all men are trash. What you talking about? You don't even know him. You knew him for 2 weeks. You want to be married so bad, you start doing all this stuff. Because you seen your friends married, then it didn't work out in your favor. Because you thought that you could manipulate the situation to make things move faster. It didn't work out in your favor. Now you mad, talking about, all these men are terrible. Oh, what men? I don't know, I do know where, but I don't know where women, I was going to say I don't know where we get this from, but it's women. I don't know where women get this idea that if you are mean to a guy, if you're nasty to him, if you disrespect him, if you don't love him as much, if you treat him bad, that he is just going to be eating out of the palm of your hand. That is false. He might be, taking a ride here and there for a little bit of time. But he knows when that limit is going to be up. He knows when he no longer wants to deal with that. He knows that he's going to categorize you as, she cool for right now. She cool when I need to get my rocks off. But I know she's not nobody's wife. Because I'm not going to deal with this nagging nature that I'm dealing in a dating phase. I'm not going to deal with it in a marriage. I don't know, why women think that you're supposed to come into this space very arrogant and, I am not low maintenance. I need to be this. You need to take care of me. I need to have this. I need to do that. It's all about what this person can provide for you. Meaningless connection. As long as whoever is the highest bidder. That's what these women are working with. It does not mean as a woman that you cannot have standards. Of course, everybody should have standards. But a lot of this mindset of you're not supposed to be understanding. You're not supposed to have patience. You're not supposed to see where a man is coming from. You're not supposed to understand, where he's at in his space, especially if you're young. This woman out here thinking that a man who's making, they're making maybe $40,000 a year. A woman could be making $40,000 a year. A man might be making $55,000. He's supposed to pay all her bills. Now, how is that logically possible? How are you supposed to pay his bills and your bills? Y'all fresh out of college. Y'all young. Y'all still trying to figure things out. He has a business mindset. He's trying to get his stuff off the ground. And I don't want to hear people saying, if he's trying to do that, he shouldn't be dating. Okay, keep that same energy for single mothers who didn't vet the man properly. They have access, they have control over who's born. And they got 2, 3, 4, 5 kids. Oh, well, she was just in love. It just happened. It just, no, well, shouldn't she have been in prevention mode? Not relying on the man to be, but if she knows that she's not ready, shouldn't she be in prevention mode? We've got to stop with this, there's nothing wrong, again, with having a standard. There's nothing wrong with having standards for yourself. There's nothing wrong with saying, I'm not going to just get with anybody. I'm not going to just comply with anything. There's nothing wrong with that. But this whole idea of like, you got to tell him this, he got to pay this for you, you got to be high maintenance, you got to do this, he has to make sure that he can step up to the plate and do all these things, is going to leave a lot of these women single. It's going to leave you guys alone. That's just real. Because everybody wants a certain type of man, right? You got the women who are making a certain amount of money feel like they are entitled to a man who has money. Women who are, they look a certain way, they have a certain image, whether they have the finance or not, they feel like they are also entitled to this man. Do you think that you coming in demanding, okay, demanding, not even requesting, not even asking, but demanding certain things is going to put you at the top of his list or off the list? And the thing is, a lot of these women, they try to do the act of being understanding or calming, but it all is going to come to the surface because you can only fake who you are for so long. The real you got to shine. And what men do, men test you. You may not realize it. They ask you certain questions. They'll have you in certain spaces. They're always observing. A lot of people be like, oh, if he can't do this for me, he not the man for me. He got to go on. Y'all going to be saying that all the way till 50, 60, 70 years old. Like, y'all gonna continuously talking about, there'll be somebody else. Okay, sis. More power to you. A lot of these people that you see that are with men who have obtained great levels of wealth, if you check the backstory, that's not how it was when they met. They put some work in with their partner, with their spouse. There's nothing wrong with building with somebody. I don't know why we have this mentality where these women come up with, this man's just supposed to come ready. You're not ready. He's supposed to be coming ready with all the finances, the money, the ability to pay the bills, the ability to do all these things, and you're not ready. You don't even know what it means to be a woman. You don't even know what your femininity entails. You don't even know how to cooperate with somebody. You don't even know how to live with somebody in peace. You don't know how to dial back and stop being controlling. You don't know how to tame your tongue. You don't know how to speak to somebody when you're upset. You're not ready. He has to work with you, but you can't work with him. At least his stuff is tangible. We got to be real. We got to be real. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to be real with y'all. Because unlike popular belief about this whole, calling women that speak and hold women accountable pick me, I actually want to see women in better and loving relationships. Women that, maybe you were taught to grow up in a certain mindset. Maybe you haven't seen another way. Maybe you haven't seen a difference. Maybe all you know is women bashing men and saying that they're good for nothing and you don't need them. But maybe you feel like somewhere deep down, that might not be the truth. You have to have the tools and be equipped with the knowledge on how to move forward in different aspects. That's what I'm here for. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.